Rocket League settings guide. Oh, screen. It actually says the screen. 25 inch, 25 inch, 25 inch, 25 inch, 25, 25, 25, 25, 20. Even in Rocket League, dude, nobody's using this 1440p shit. Nobody. And I'm not even talking about the 27 inches too big for me. It is. That's why I'm not going to bother with that shit. But that's not what I was going to... That's not where I was going to go with that. Okay. Let's start with that then. We'll start with the screens. The screens are... You know what? I'm happy that you guys are actually down with talking about the monitors. Because that's what I'm most interested in too, right? Because monitors directly affect your quality of gaming experience. It's all about the monitor. You know what I mean? Nobody ever talks about like all this shit. Who fucking cares? You know what I mean? Like this, who fucking cares? This, who fucking cares? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like this, who cares? This is where the good shit is. You know what I mean? The screens, the displays. That's where the real shit is. You know what I mean? 360 hertz. So I'm way more excited to talk about this kind of stuff, right? Well, the clicks like this kind of shit, right? We all know people on YouTube don't actually play games, so this won't get any clicks. You know what I mean? But that's how you can tell we're all in the right place together, right? We like to talk about like screens and shit, right? I have to like swirl the Pepsi in my mouth for a bit to like decarbonate it. Okay, so with the screens. Okay, these all kind of fulfill different segments, I want to say. Okay, this one, these are all 27 inch. You don't get them in 25, right? So for me personally, that's out the window. I'm not down with 27 inch screens for competitive games, right? Not down. For me personally, that's gone. But even for those that do like 27 inch screens, what's the goal? Did anybody ask themselves that? Right? What game are you playing that you can drive this? Right? The only games that can actually drive this: CSGO, Valorant, Overwatch. That's it. I guess Apex. Apex is a 300 FPS cap. Apex? Right? Now, you can't do it in COD. You can't do it in Battlefield. You can't do it in Halo. You can't do it in any of those games, okay? So, do you think the guy playing on a 25-inch screen or a 27-inch screen is going to be more competitive in these titles specifically? Warzone is a bit different because the 1440p gives you larger viewing distance, right? In these games, it doesn't. So, who's this for? That's what I'm saying. So like you as a consumer, if you see 1440p 360 hertz and you're like, oh, I want that. Yeah, but what game are you playing? I don't think you actually play a game that can make use of this in a competitive sense. You play like fucking StarCraft on that shit, I suppose. I don't know. But like in a competitive sense, this doesn't make any sense at all. At all. If it was a 25-inch screen, it would, right? Let me catch you up here. Like, you guys tell me, what game would you even play on this fucking thing, right? That would be more competitive than 25-inch screen. Yeah, I can't imagine going back to 27-inch now. Dude, 27-inch is fucking gigantic. I'm telling you, dude. It's a monster. It's wonderful for content creation, though, having a nice big window, right? Nice big screen. Dude, I saw a 32-inch at Best Buy. I'm like, can you believe that people play shooters on a 32-inch screen on a desk? No wonder you guys are bots. What the fuck? Like, you're a bot. You're like, you come from like the console world where like you're like, oh, I want that 75-inch TV so that my dick looks bigger to my bros when they come over to play COD. Like, that doesn't work the same way in the PC world, you know what I mean? Let me get. I play all my FPS in 1080p 360 hertz. My head hurts. Yeah, but if they had 1440p and 25-inch, why the fuck don't they, dude? It's ridiculous. What? There's like this like gaping. There's like this gaping fucking hole in the market for a 25-inch monitor at 1440p. There's like one Dell one that exists at like 160 hertz or some shit like that, right? Like, there's like a fucking hole in the market. Nobody's satisfying it. It's super weird. 27-inch is too big. There's a reason why all the arenas, like the esports arenas on the planet, are 25-inch, okay? There's a fucking reason. Every esports arena, maybe not everyone, I'm just, most of the ones that I know about, 25-inch, man, 240 hertz. That's the esport fucking standard. It's proven. What Warzone content creators do is not what pro shooter players do. It's not the same thing. You cannot equate a Warzone content creator to a professional esports shooter. It's not the same thing. Totally different, dude. Dude, J-God plays on fucking 100 FPS. It's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Those aren't pros. Those are not pros, right? I don't know, man. What's the fucking goal of this thing? What's the goal? I can't imagine playing Counter-Strike or Valorant or Overwatch on this screen, dude. Can't imagine it. It's too big. By the time I see the guy, I'm dead. You know what I mean? Timmy with this 25-inch is gonna see you first. Also, I heard they kept saying like 480 hertz, but they didn't actually announce any 480 hertz one. Even that one, would you use that one for, right? What's some good single player games? You came to the right place, my man. Yeah, the key word is simulate there, right? So what does that tell you, right? So right there, what would be Nvidia's goal in creating such a feature, right? I'm gonna turn this down a bit. Like, what would be their goal in creating that feature? They know, dude. They're like, esport pros are not gonna buy this display. It's too fucking big. We need to create some kind of feature that they can still have their cake and eat it too. That's what Nvidia's goal is with that one, right? So right there, you know that the display is too fucking big for esport pros, right? That's why they're doing this digital downsizing shit, right? And then that way, maybe you can have your cake and eat it too. But still, the pixel density wouldn't be there. The native screen is 1440p, right? It would look weird. Rocket League? Yeah, that might be one. That might be one. As in, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good example. Maybe Rocket League is what this is for, right? Because Rocket League isn't so much Twitch shooty. You actually are using your eyes to look to see where the ball is in Rocket League, right? You're not so much paying attention to your peripherals in Rocket League. Like, where's the ball? Where's my car? Maybe a larger screen could actually help you in that game. That's a good example. I totally forgot about Rocket League, right? That has its own competitive esport, right? Maybe Dota or League, but Dota and League don't really need high refresh though. But Rocket League does. Yeah, maybe Rocket League. Oh my god, the gas. only example that I can think of, or that Raheem thought of. It's like, oh yeah, I can see that. I can see it. If you're a competitive Rocket League player, sure. Minecraft isn't really competitive. Thanks so much, Mike Goon. Battlefield, Warzone, Forza. It's too big, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, go give it a try. Go buy it from Best Buy or Amazon, and you know you have a free return, right? That's what I did. That's what I do on all my fucking shit, dude. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Those headphones that I bought, the HD60s, I haven't tested them yet, but I know I have a holiday return period, right? I'm gonna try them out, and if I don't like them, the shit's going back. That's like the only way you can do it, right? It's like when these 360 hertz monitors come out, maybe just go pre-order one, test it out. If you don't like that shit, shit's dog shit, return that shit. Pat Duffy, my man, Pat Duffy. We can look this up. Who are the Apex pros, right? Let's see what screens they use. I don't care about Warzone pros. Half of them don't even know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to hardware, right? They play on controller, so they're like, their opinion does not count if they're on a controller. It doesn't matter what screen you're using, okay? It just aims for you, right? That's not the same thing. Apex Pro settings and gear list. This is fucking handy. I don't care about the mouse. I care about, look at that. It's all 1080p, baby. One 1440p guy. All 1080p, dude. All of it. One more 1440p. This is kind of a weird fucking resolution. It's all 1080p, dude. This is not rocket science. Two 1440p screens out of what, 100? 3. It's not fucking rockets. These people are not going to be buying these screens, right? Not for Apex anyway, right? That's exactly why Nvidia created that digital reduction feature, right? Because of this shit. None of these people are going to buy this fucking shit, dude. Nobody. Anyone who's actually competitive in their right mind is 25-inch. That's the way it goes, right? And you have to play competitively to actually understand that, right? Oh, maybe. No. Rocket League settings guide. Oh, screen. It actually says the screen. 25-inch, 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 25, 25, 25, 25, 20. Even in Rocket League, dude, nobody's using this 1440p shit. Nobody. 25, 25, 25. This guy has a 27-inch. One guy is a 27-inch, 25. All 25s, all day long, all day long. It's, okay. 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 Where is this 1440p shit coming from? It's coming from hardware enthusiasts that don't play games. I mean, at this level, I want to say, right? They don't know, dude. They don't know any better. They really don't. They're like, oh, bigger screen. Dude, even the whole talk of like the 42-inch, the 42-inch LG OLED on a desk. You know how fucking big 42 inches is? That's not a desk screen. That's like a kitchen wall mount. Like 42 fucking inches, dude. Anyway, I think I've made my point here. So whatever, buy whatever screen you want, but that 1440p 360 hertz shit is not for these people. It's for the hardware enthusiast that thinks they know better. There's a lot of those guys, right? There's a shit ton of, there's a ungodly amount of hardware enthusiasts that think they know better than esport players when it comes to gaming, dude. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, let me catch up here. Not one 360 hertz screen. Well, yeah, exactly, because the 360 hertz ones, there was one in there for Rocket League, but those are way too expensive, man. If there's one thing I've learned about streamers and esport pros, they're fucking cheap, dude. They don't buy shit. Look at their hardware. 1080 Ti, 1080 Ti, 2080, 1080. 1080 Ti. These guys are still rocking 1080 Ti's, dude. On this is Apex. 1080 Ti, 2080, 2080, 2070. They don't buy shit. GTX 970, 1080, 1080. These guys are still on Pascal. Like, you got this motherfucker over here in the Discord is like, I need the 3090 Ti with a 12900 KS and a 1440p 360 hertz screen. Then maybe I can compete with these guys. Dude, you suck. That's all it is, okay? You fucking dude, this motherfucker's playing on 720p on his 2070 Super, and he's melting your fucking face, dude, on 720p. Clearly, hardware doesn't matter that much when it comes to just not being dog shit at the game. Okay, like, dude, what resolution is this? This guy's fucking raping you with some fisheye shit. And you're worried about that last 2 FPS in Warzone. That's not how gaming works. That was never how gaming works. Ever. That's not how it works. These lists are fucking fantastic, dude. This is hilarious. People gotta look at this shit way more often. It's like, I'm stuck in silver. Maybe if I go spend $10,000, I won't be stuck in silver. It's like, fucking GTX 970 in 720p, and this guy's a fucking legend. Like he's like an Apex Predator at 720p. Xania guy. It's not that fucking serious, guys. Hardware is not that serious. God damn, dude. God damn. They can't run 1440p if they have 1080s. Yeah, but do you think they would? What about all these guys with 2080 Ti's and 3080s and 3090s? They're still doing 1080p, dude. 3090, 1080p, 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 1080p. That's not it. You're looking for data to reaffirm your own bias, right? That's not what the data shows, dude. 2080 Ti, 1080p, 1080p. The point I was making was that the hardware is not what's holding you back. It's your own shitty ass skill at a game. That's what's holding you back. Don't go spend money on this crazy ass $2,000 360 hertz 1440p monitor. Nobody plays on that shit, dude. It's not gonna make it. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general, right? Only do it if you just think you might like it, like Rems was saying. Like go try it out, return it if you don't like it, right? But I would say also the BenQ1 came out so long ago and it was so good that it's one of those there's no need to upgrade situations, right? So if you already have the BenQ XL with the fucking DIAC shit, right? DYAC, why would you buy a 360 hertz one? You're already well beyond the diminishing returns. These guys know that that's not what makes the player. The player makes the player, right? There's like you already got like one of the goatiest monitors on the planet, right? They're not like so if you're a pro player, right? Like Cloud9 fucking signed ass athlete. You gotta call them athletes, right? They're training like 10 hours a day, dude. They don't have time to like, what is the millisecond nanosecond of this monitor versus the BenQ XL? What is the capacitor refresh cycle rate of this like only hardware nerds do that shit, dude. This guy's training 10 hours a day. Do you know like there's no time to dive in. That's why none of them know anything about hardware, by the way. They don't have time for that shit, dude. No, they don't no time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's none of that time. That 1 hour they spent researching another monitor is an hour they could have spent training. That's just the way it is, right? It's like, you know why it's the XOC voice? Because they do that shit, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. Like the BIOS screeners and nanoseconders, dude. When do you guys know graphically challenged Connor? He's like all up in those RAM timings now. I'm like, hey Connor, how are those RAM timings doing for you? You know what I mean? Because I just like, you have to make fun of these people so they snap the fuck out of it, dude. Like, get out of it. It's worthless. Stop wasting your time. Yeah, Mutex asks me hardware questions all the time. He likes that kind of shit though. He likes to know. He likes to be one with his hardware, right? So he's unique in that way. That's why I like working with him, right? He's curious about that kind of shit. And that's why he doesn't get swindled by fucking other people, right? So when an optimizer talks to him, he can sniff the bullshit from a mile away because he kind of knows about hardware a little bit, right? He makes my shit hella dark, leaving Diac on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, but you know what the other interesting thing is about Diac and frame insertion? We have screens that go to like 1,000 nits in HDR mode. It doesn't have to be 1,000, but why the fuck is it that's another segment of the market that's just not being fulfilled for some reason. There is no screen that exists that's like 600 to 700 nits all the time with Diac on or with ELMB on. Why? Or even if it's too bright to play normally, make it so it toggles so that when you turn on Diac, it turns the screen brightness to double. Why not? It seems silly that that doesn't exist. So if you want to use the black frame insertion technology, you're looking at a black ass screen, man. That's it. You're not seeing shit unless it's a colorful game like Valorant, Overwatch, Fortnite. Those games are okay, right? If you're playing Warzone on that shit, you ain't seeing shit, dude. There's already rose skins that you can't fucking see on the staircases. Never mind with fucking ELMB sync on, right? So I think we're done talking about the displays. We can move on, right? So I unless somebody else has an example, I am of the opinion of that this does not work for any game. Maybe this one, but even the Rocket League pros are on 25-inch, right? And that game runs at like 1,000 FPS, so there's no excuse there, right? What's up, Undamaged? Let me catch you up here. Dude, do you have any idea? Samba's like, I have a 6900 XT and I get 240 FPS in Apex. Like, yeah, dude. Do you have no idea how I got roasted on my dude? People were in Not an Apple Fan's stream today, and they were like, "Did you see Frame Chaser's video roasting the 6900 XT? Shouldn't it be faster?" And like test it yourself. If you think I'm lying, just go buy one from Best Buy or wherever, test it for fucking 2 hours, and then return it once you find out that I wasn't full of shit. Just go try it. Do you think I have some stake in the game here? Like, I have like Nvidia stocks or something? Like, no, man. I just like playing games. And I don't like playing games on broken ass shit. That's all it is. It's pretty simple. It's a simple concept. It's one product works better than the other. So I'm gonna be like, this one product works better than the other. That's it. There's no secret there. There's no fucking magic. Let me catch up. So many weird excuses and denial. Dude, the AMD buyers have insane denial, dude. It's super weird. I have like 4 AMD systems here, and they think I'm not an AMD buyer. I've probably spent more money on AMD hardware than anyone else has that in my comment section. I've given AMD more of my money than anyone else has. And then I'm like, they're dog shit. It's like it'd be different if I didn't buy this stuff, and that's kind of biased, right? I don't know, man. People are fucking retarded. People on the internet are actually dumb. No one tests anything themselves.